Try to get it, try to get it!
You ready? Dude, the world is full of landlocked places. Places where the ocean can't get to. The ocean with its power and its waves and its dominance. Dominance across the wide face of this world. Hundreds of thousands of miles of pure power. Splitting the world from itself with its grandeur and its arrogance. Landlocked places don't see that ocean that tells us that we ain't so bad. And the world is full of landlocked places. And landlocked places are hell. I've been to Switzerland, and Switzerland is landlocked, and Switzerland is hell. I've never been to Bolivia, but Bolivia is a landlocked place, so Bolivia must be hell. The first tweakers came from Bolivia, and they chewed leaves, and they stayed up all night, and their tents were really, really clean. But they didn't care, because they knew they lived in a landlocked place. And it's the same with all landlocked places. It was hell. And I could see so far over an ocean. My heart could be its own seagull, sailing on the wings of the ocean's power, sailing off to different shores where they make funny-looking buildings and really good Chinese food. But my heart turns into a snail or a three-toed sloth where he tries to see into a heart in a landlocked place. Because it's the same with all landlocked places. It was hell. Kansas was never the answer to anything. Not in for Dorothy. It's black and it's white and there's no cowardly lion to protect you. Switzerland is not my kind of an answer. Written across the sky by a smoky plane. For one thing, it's almost impossible to spell. And the spell is what I'm under. And this feeling hasn't happened to me for a very long time. Because poetry isn't a fiction. And if it isn't, then you shouldn't do it. And the afflicted gather in every corner of the world. And those who got it bad, those who got it real bad, they know who they are. We know who we are. We know each other, and we need each other. And I'm just a rambling fool who knows where the land ends and the ocean begins. And it sure as hell don't in Kansas, because landlocked places are hell. And I can see the sky clear as I pull my Geo Metro away from the coast, through the mountains, and through the desert, and over more mountains, to where the flat land rushes to meet the overarching sky, and the wind blows, and it sometimes drops houses on witches, and it sometimes holds mysteries that a couple of meaningless hours within a few worthless days did far too little to illuminate, because Kansas isn't the answer. It isn't a where. It's a different interrogative. And San Francisco can slowly sink below the horizon. And I will only watch as the waves play on the sand and my dog chases birds. Thank you.